Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekly forecast. This is for November 30th until December 7th. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. You will be judging, or you will be, well, it's only in your mind, but you don't want to say anything else to this earth sign person about their decision because you know that it's just going to piss them off or it's just going to make them upset. And they're going to think that you're not being supportive as a partner about whatever it is that they really want to push through. Now, you're already having a hard time with the constant changes that's been occurring and taking place in your lives. And there is a fire sign that will also be reminding you or will be influencing you about the things that you really need to work on. You know that this person is really the right one for you, or this is the one that you really wanted to be with or spend the rest of your life with. But there are some differences. Sorry, that there are some differences that the two of you can't really meet or can't really, work together. Now, you're so afraid of voicing out your opinions or, whatever you feel like this person is going to be making a huge risk by doing whatever it is that they really want. So, you're just going to try and keep quiet and observe. You will also show that this person is like, yeah, 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 that's right, yeah, yeah. So, even though that your family and your spouse's family is also not going to be approved or will not be agreeing on the things that your spouse wants to do, there's nothing that all of you can do because you know how stubborn they are. Now, you're already having a hard time dealing with the whole situation and with all the changes, major changes that's been coming your way. And there's this fire sign that will also be reminding you that you also need to voice out, or that you also need to exercise your right as their partner, as a, or yeah, as their partner or their spouse, about saying no, because you will be going through another difficulties that right before you can adjust from one change to another, there comes another change. And you're just too sick and tired of adjusting from one phase to another, into another, into another, just because that they are also trying to look whatever that is their purpose or whatever that really belongs to them. Okay. Now now you will be receiving a new job offer, okay, or a new job opportunity, and you feel like if your partner will be pushing for this change, the two of you will be in a long distance relationship, or you're going to be going in your two separate ways. There are also a lot of things to consider in this whole changes that both of you want. You're so concerned about your children, your house, and everything else that you'll be leaving behind. And then the trauma that your children will also, that both of you will be putting through because of this whole changes. And you feel like your partner is being so selfish because they're only thinking about their own calling. But what about yours? What about your children's? So, what about their children's calling, or what about your children's future, their schools and stuff? So, you feel like, it's like you're going to be masking your feelings. You're not going to tell your partner about your disapproval of their decisions. You're not going to be airing it out, but you will be balancing things out. Okay? Right in the middle of the week, there will be a discussion that the TV will be making, and you're not going to say anything, but you feel like, for yourself, because it's just going to get down into a big argument. And you know how stubborn your partner is, and you also know how stubborn you are. So you're not going to budge, your partner's not going to budge, so nothing is going to happen. It's like both of you are just moving mountains, okay? So you feel like if the two of you are really meant to be together, it says that you know that this is your real soulmate. Whatever happens, come what may, someday if the two of you are really meant to be together, then you will still be meeting. And if you have to let your partner go, and if you have to let your partner, set them free for them to see whatever it is that they really wanted to have, or that they really wanted to see as their life purpose, then so be it. You will be walking away, and you will also be, it's like there will be a heartbreak, or there will be a separation, or there will be a severance of your marriage, or your relationship, and you'll be walking away from this whole situation because they feel like you can't be a rabbit, that just keeps on hopping from one hole to another, because you feel like, this is not my hole, I have to dig another and another. Okay. Not to mention, if you're the one who's been taking care of your children most of the time because your partner feels like that this is not really the right job for me, or they don't really stay in one place to another, or they don't really stay in one job because they feel like that's not the right one for them, or they're just way too good for them. So, as much as you really love your partner, but there are things that you can't really support anymore. So, I feel like there will also be a house move, or you will be relocating if this whole change that your partner has been thinking about will be pursuing. Then you have to move out of the house, or you have to move to a different place, or there will be some changes into your home environment. And there will also be some things that will be changing, even though that you feel like right now you feel a little bit restrained, or you feel a little bit limited, but somehow you know that you will have your own time, or you will have the right opportunity for this. Some Geminis, unfortunately, you will also feel, or you will know or discover that you're pregnant. Now, you will be talking to this fire sign, and there will be some clarity, or there will be some, let's say, some truth that will be coming out, and it will just strengthen your decision not to really follow. That this is okay, this is your journey. You have to fulfill it, but this is not our battle. Okay? Me and your children. So you're going to let your spouse go, and you will also be taking your own way, or you'll be hiking in your own way. Even though that this person that you're with, whether you're with an earth sign or a water sign, okay? Even if it means the end of your relationship, this person will keep on acting like they don't owe you anything, or they don't owe you any explanation whatsoever, and they will be taking off with some others. Okay, your partner will have some company, but I don't feel like it's a third party. I feel like those are people that's been also looking for a change. It could be that the situation in your place right now, or in your city, is really that bad, that these people feel and thinks that there is another calling for them, so that they have to dig up for another resource for them. Especially that some other parts of the country right now are really going into a huge crisis, and it's like, we're back into recession again. So everything is being halted, and everything is being put on hold. Okay? Now, it seems like your partner will be coming back to you after 3 weeks or 3 months for a divorce. And you feel like this person will be acting all high and mighty towards you just because that they will be getting what they want. Okay? So you feel like, since that this person just gave up on all of you. But one thing's for sure is that you don't want to give up your children, or you don't want to give any custody of your children to your spouse, because they're just plainly selfish, and they're only thinking about themselves, or whatever that will be suitable for them. So you will be complying, you'll be replying, and you will be giving them whatever they want, and it's only for this week. And it seems like you will try to travel, okay, or you will plan to travel within the next 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months, or there's supposed to be a travel that you have to take, but it's not going to be pushed through because of this whole ordeal. And you will be asking for some sound advices from your friends and family and relatives, and it seems like they will be supporting you with your You know, they'll be supporting you with whatever it is that you need or that you want or that you feel like is the real or right decision. And you will be replying to their petition to nullify your marriage. Okay? It's gonna be a huge risk, but I feel like I've already pulled out a lot of clarifications in you. But you feel like it is much better to let this one go, or to let the situation go. Because, like what you said, you know that this person is your soulmate, but it could also be a karmic or it could be your destiny. If there is a lesson that they have to learn, let them learn it on their own. You don't really have to, go through their own battles and leave everything behind just because that they really want to push through for their own horizon. But what about yours? And this is the main point of your family and friends. What about yours? What about your dreams? What about your condition? What about your situation? What about your kids? It's already different when you already have a family or when you already have some kids to consider. You can't just keep on pushing for whatever it is that you want. Sometimes you also need to consider, what about their welfare? What about their future? If I do this, if I push for this, then what's going to happen? Okay? So, doing the right thing is actually the best thing that you will be doing, especially that your partner right now feels like they should just, take their own journey and take the high road. Okay? Anyway, that's it for you for this week, Gemini. If you want to talk to me live on the phone or live on the call, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.